for our students' presentations now. Our first session is relationships and social issues. The chair of this session is Professor Liu. Please welcome.
Hello again. Good morning. Hi. I'm really happy that you are all dressed up. You look really formal and great. Yeah. Okay. First session. We actually have 5 groups, and then I don't want to, do much ado, and then I want to introduce our commentator. Yeah, Miss Sunny Xu. Yes. Sunny actually graduated in 1999, so 大学姐. Okay. She actually worked from 1995 through 2006. Yeah, especially in 荷兰，国外的 yeah, and then later on in 2006 through 2012. Yeah, for 6 years or 7, right? Yeah, she actually worked in 荷兰，开立分公司。Yeah, with the branch in 荷兰. So very much managed the European market. Okay, and then later on back to Taiwan around 2013 and 14, and then she got married. Voila, of sudden, huh? And now she has 2 kids. Okay, 1 husband still, right? Yes. All right. So that's very important, to have a family and very much concentrating on children. Yeah. Okay. So let's welcome the first group. All right, and then get ready. I think you will be doing fine. So don't worry, and then just be yourself. Speak clearly. Right? Yeah, come. The first group. And then second, and then, okay, you just come by yourself, so one by one. Yeah.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Elijah Big Shows and our reality shows host. What do you think about races? We are racist? Are you racist? Let's take a look.
By those words, then you're in the right place. That kind of behavior has no place at the prep school, it has no place in USACA, and it has no place in the United States Air Force. You should be outraged not only as an airman, but as a human being. This is our institution. And if you need it, and you need my words, then you keep these words. And you use them, and you remember them, and you share them, and you talk about them. If you can't treat someone with dignity and respect, then get it.
How do you think about youth league at this film? Well, the race is still alive, and we have a lot far way to go. According to the issues, 1994, apartheid was already abolished, but we still have races around in Taiwan or nationality. Even your color, your ethnicity, or your nationality, we still have a really hard time. Now, it's an honor to invite our guest today. Today, we invite the 20 years social workers, Elaine. Thank you. And also, as a Vietnam from immigration, from Vietnam, Sandy. And today, the National University Professor Wong.
Good morning, everyone.
And also, I invite the KMT legislator, Boga.
Good morning, everyone.
And first of all, I want to invite the social workers. As a 20-year social worker, how do you feel about the racism in our Taiwan society?
Yes, at present it's common for foreign workers to suffer no vacation and overtime work. Most of Taiwanese impression of foreign workers come from the whisper or introduction of friends. There are too many stereotypes of foreign workers. For example, agents often instill the idea that employers should not let foreign workers have vacation to prevent them comparing their salaries with others. Therefore, many foreign workers are forced to sign a no vacation consent. Moreover, they are often employed and abused by employers just because of racial discrimination. Foreign workers who work as domestic helpers are usually sent to employers' home for being on call. They are treated as servants. Their work hours exceed the basic 8 hours, even 12 or 14 hours. Foreign workers are human beings, not machines. They also need adequate rest and being respected. Thank you.
Thank you, Elaine. Well, these really tough social works, as in Taiwan, also you have to negotiate, or sometimes you have to communicate between the two of them. As I want to mention that today we invite you. Also, you're coming to Taiwan over 20 years as an immigration. How do you feel about the work in Taiwan? As you are the mother, also you have 4 kids, right? How do you feel about Taiwan? Also your work experience. Thank you.
I'm Sandy from Vietnam. The simple wish is to have a good life in Taiwan and earn more money for my family. However, I'm disappointed because my master always tortured me and deducted my salary. So I ran away 1 year ago. But I'm arrested now. My expect is there are more ways to protect us. Please.
Thank you, thank you. Thank you for coming over and talk about your experience. I know it's a really tough time, and yeah, it's also a really big issue in Taiwan. And now, I want Professor Wong, can you talk about your experience, about you see the social worker in Taiwan What do you think about Sandy's way? Do you have experience about these things?
Good morning, everyone. I'm Professor Wang. If you remind the discrimination in history, you can find the very first discrimination affected women. In the ancient times, women considered a tool or servant. They were not equal always. The other ancient discrimination is salary and race. Many of our early civilizations were based on the work of slaves, like the ancient Greeks, ancient Rome. Birth discrimination also exists in Taiwan. What we mostly can experience is work and race. But according to the Constitution of Republic of China, it's mentioned in Article 5 and 7, all citizens shall be equal. And Universal Declaration of Human Rights is also mentioned in Article 1. So all the human beings are born free and equal before the law. But how to improve the situation of the discrimination in Taiwan? Here are some improvable ways. Firstly, human rights education. Human rights education is all learning the development of the knowledge, skill, value of human rights. Second, the complete law for labor. The complete law can protect labor's right in different parts. For instance, pay and benefit, complaint procedure, unfair treatment. Third, cultural exchange. More understanding can avoid any possible misunderstanding. So we should learn how to interact with people from different culture. So we also need to close the gap. Finally, discrimination is common today in Taiwan. We should learn how to respect everyone. So the discrimination should be prohibited in all their forms. That's my opinion. Thank you.
Thank you, Professor Wang. Well, I think it's just time we have a little conversation, honestly, right? And as somebody says, I have a dream, but I can't find the dreams goes in Taiwan. Well, today is the last person I just invite, legislature's Bogut, as a former basketball player also, and can you tell us about what you want to say today and your experience?
And I'm talking about the discrimination of Taiwanese laws. And as we know from Taiwanese media, foreign workers often receive unfair treatment from the employer. One of the reasons for this is the flaw of Taiwanese laws. If Taiwanese government legislates properly for protecting foreign workers' rights, it would not cause many problems. So here are two examples. First, this act means the foreign workers can change their employer by themselves. If they want to change their employer, the new employer needs to get permits from the previous employer. This is problem. Imagine if you are exploited by the bad employer, but you have no right to change it. And next, this act means the employer can arrange foreign workers working out on the holiday. This is the reason why foreign workers often work for a whole year and often overwork. And if these two acts implement on Taiwanese labor, it must cause large disputes. And so we need to pay more attention on foreign workers' rights. Because our country is democratic countries, all are equal before the law. Thank you.
Thank you, Bogut. Well, we are in the democratic countries also. And after we approve a lot of policies and a lot of issues, we still have to work out our comfort zone. And which means you have to tell yourself, speak out. That's 94% people shows that they are being racism, but they have no prejudice to say no. I think this is the reason why the racism is still in Taiwan. Thank you every guest today, and thank you everyone for listening. And thanks. See you next time.
Okay, here, yeah, let's thank Dennis, Sandy, Bogart, Elijah, and Elaine again, right? They actually draw our attention again to discrimination, yes. We don't want discrimination in any place, especially in Taiwan, right? So I think this is a wonderful presentation, yeah.